Alright, hey guys, welcome to the video. I'm Chris Anderson and I'll be going over git blame and git grep commands. So let's go ahead and get into it. Just a quick overview. Every now and then you might need to search your files for a piece of text or like a phrase or a line of code, and sometimes you just want to see which developer changed the file or author who changed the file, when it was changed, and maybe that commit that had that change in it. So before we get started, your coding editor will probably have a lot of these features, or many of these features that we'll be using with these git commands. But this is just to show how to use it without a code editor. So let's start off with a command that's called git blame. And so I'm gonna pull up my repo here. I already have a repository called grep. And let's just take a look at the files that are in here. So I have 4 files in here, blame, grep, log, and no add. So let's say I want to see who changed each line in this file. So I could run the command git blame log.md, the name of the file. Let's hit enter. Okay, so what do we see here? We have the commit IDs, we have the author's name, we have the date, we have the line number, and then over here we have the actual contents of that line in the file. So this comes in handy when you're coding, because sometimes there's some code that's there that you didn't put and you want to find out more information about it. But just to know who put that line of code in there, and to maybe go back and read the commit details to see, you know, like what that was all about. Also, this information is also available in your maybe like GitHub or Bitbucket. So let's go ahead and go into GitHub. I got the repo open right here. And to see it in GitHub, you just click on the file name. So in this instance, we're going to go to log.md. And you'll see this button over here. You have blame here as well. So when I click blame, you could see the author, the commit message, and the contents of the file over here as well. And you know how long ago that commit was, or the date. So those are 2 ways to see who authored that line in the file. So let's clear this. The next thing I want to show you is called it's called grep. And so what grep will allow you to do, that's G-R-E-P, it will allow you to search for a line or a phrase in the files throughout the repository. So I have 4 files in here. Let's search for the word patch. So if you want to search all the files for the word patch, you can run git grep as the command, and then put the word you're searching for. Okay, so what do we have here? We have the file name on the left, and then we have the text we're searching for, patch, and it's the color is red here, but it includes the line where that text is located. You could also search a phrase by using the double quotes. And so search patch flag. Okay, and so you can see you could do double quotes to search a phrase. Also, I'm going to show how to search different ways. So let's say, for example, you search for a patch flag again, but we use lowercase. Nothing returned. Why is that? Well, this is case sensitive, so you would have to use some different flags to modify this search. So let's say we want to search it case insensitive. We can do -I, and then let's search for patch flag again, and now it shows up. Also, you can give more information. So maybe we want to know what the line number is. So Git Grep, we'll do case insensitive one more time with the -I and then -N. That will show the line number and patch flag. And so here you see we have the file, now the line number, and then the text. And just to show you, I'll open up, I think I got, let's go to the log file, and we can see line 5, that's the patch flag text that we were searching. And so this searches all files. So I think I have the word git in a lot of these files. So let's search for the word git. We'll do case insensitive. We'll return the line number and let's search for the word git. Okay, so you can see here we have 3 files that show up. So that's an easy way to search throughout the whole repository for a word or, you know, a phrase. Now, one thing to note is that this grep search, it only searches for files that are being tracked in your repository. So in some other videos, I'll talk about adding files to your index. And so we have a file here called no add. I created this file, but I haven't added it into the repository yet. So if I do a git status, you'll see it hasn't been added. And if I try to search with grep, let's search for not be added. Let's see if that shows up. So git grep not be added, and you'll see nothing shows up because that file isn't being tracked. You know what, let's go ahead and add it now. And let's run that same command. And there you go. So only tracked files can be searched with Git Grep. So let's clear this. All right, guys, the next one I want to talk about is called the pickaxe. And you use that with the git log. We're going to use it with the git log. In that command, you can run git log -s. S is for the pickaxe. And then you follow up with the search term. Now, what the pickaxe does is it'll search for when this item was added or removed. So if I search some text, well, let's go with patch because that's what we were using before. This will give us the commit for when this text was added or removed. Now, that could be helpful, but maybe you want to see the actual line of text where it was added or removed. So let's run git log. We'll do the pickaxe flag. We'll search for patch. And there's another flag, which is called, this flag is called patch as well, called patch. And it's -p. And what the -p will do, it'll show you the actual difference that was introduced. So let's try that one more time. And so not only do we have the commit ID that we had before, it shows us the lines in here where that text was added. All right, guys, the last thing I want to show you is how to search your commit messages. And to search or commit messages, you'll use the git log command with a flag grep. And the same way that you searched before, you could just put the text that you want to look up in the commit message. So in this instance, I'm going to put task 44 because I named a few of those task 44. And we'll get the commit IDs with that text. And to clean that up, you could do one line and then task. Let's do task 43 this time. Don't forget to put grep. Okay, and then you see we have one task or one commit ID with the text task 43. And so that's a quick and easy way to search your commit messages for a specific piece of text. So sometimes, you may have a naming convention with the task that's associated with that commit. So if there's a whole list of tasks that a whole list of commits that you've been working on with a specific task ID, this is a quick way to just list all of them out in one go, so that you have that list. And so guys, that wraps it up today on the commands git grep and git blame. That's really just the tip of the iceberg. You can do a lot more with these commands, but hopefully this is just an easy way to get you started on these. And as I mentioned before, a lot of this can be used in your code editor, but it's just good to have these handy and to know how to use them. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.